Time to check in with Mike Yawney, who's checking out Nature Unleashed, an appropriate theme for the snow-filled day. Mike?
Yeah, and if you ever want to see the sheer power of Mother Nature, Jill and Ted, you have to check out this area here in Nature Unleashed. This is the tornado zone here, and you can actually see I guess you don't want to call them artifacts or pieces, and things that were damaged by an EF5. Did I say that correctly, Alex?
That's right.
EF5 tornado, which is the most powerful when it comes to the scales. That's
right. So this is the first EF5 tornado that was ever recorded. This was back in 2007 in Greensburg, Kansas. And that is absolutely the most powerful kind of tornado. So you can actually, if you look closely at the artifacts, you start to see how that actually plays out in the debris that's created. So, for instance, the street light over there.
That really took me by surprise because I didn't notice. If you look carefully, you can see a piece of wood impaled.
That's right. So the force of the wind, we're talking well in excess of 200 kilometers per hour, is enough to actually drive wood into metal.
It's incredible. So we have that. We have, of course, the stop signs that were banned, some air conditioners. And on the far right, there is what looks like a tree stump. Now, this is fascinating.
Yeah, so if you take a look closely at the tree stump, you'll see a couple of things. First of all the bark has been completely blasted off by flying debris. And not only that, that piece of rebar has actually been driven straight into the tree. So again, you get an idea of just how much energy is wrapped up in a tornado.
Now, if you want to experience that energy firsthand, something interesting here that you can only see at Telus Spark, if you want to witness it, you can actually do it because there is an area here that wraps around you, and this is like being inside of a tornado. How was this captured?
This was actually captured by Tim Samaras, who's a famous storm chaser, and this was actually captured by a probe that was set down in the path of a tornado. So the tornado literally sweeps right over the cameras, and you get the sense of what it would be like to be in the thick of a tornado, which is pretty terrifying.
So no doubt. So we have some youngsters here. Mila joining us, and Mila, you've actually seen this before. You've been sitting in here for a while, kind of waiting for us. What do you think about this?
It's really cool.
It is cool. Do you think it's kind of scary?
A little bit.
Yeah. Could you imagine being right in the middle of that? Like, take a look at just the power of the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're 11 years old?
Yeah.
And which school do you go to?
I go to St. Alphonsus.
Alphonsus School. Wow, this is a pretty incredible. Pretty cool to be sitting in the middle of this. And I want to quickly show Ted, Jill, over here. This is the device that was used to capture this amazing footage. This is the tornado probe. And so what happens, this goes on the ground, and Alex was explaining to me, when the wind goes over this, it actually pushes this towards the ground so it doesn't get sucked up by the tornado. And there's 6 different cameras in there, and that's capturing the footage that you saw in the theater over there, Ted, Jill. Really incredible to see.
Yeah, incredible video indeed.
Yeah.
You can see all the, they say that most people don't get injured by getting lifted up. It's from all the shrapnel and stuff coming around and hitting you, right? It causes most of the injuries for people.
Scary stuff.
Yeah.
Still